Hey y'all, it is day 2 of Vlogmas, and before I get into this video, y'all know what I'm gonna say. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment at the end. Okay, so I'm gonna just get right into it. This video is 10 steps to jumpstart your financial security for 2023. It's still 2022, we got a few weeks left. But I'm pretty sure these tips will help some people. And yes, I'm looking at my paper because I can't remember all this. But let me get straight into it. Number 1, having the mindset that if you cannot buy it twice, you cannot afford it. In a lot of situations, I try to think like this. Okay, if I spend this $100, can I afford to pay it again? Like if I can't do that and it don't, especially if it's something that you do not need. Let me throw that out there. Like, I understand we got rent, bills, all of that. I'm not speaking about those things. I'm speaking about the things that we do not necessarily need. Now, it's nothing wrong with, buying things that we need and buying things that we want from time to time. But if we really trying to get on track financially, like trying to get stable, and we see how everything is going up. Like, we don't know what's about to happen in the next couple weeks, couple months, whatever. So if you can't buy it twice, you can't afford it. Just my opinion. Number 2, cancel the things that you are currently paying for that you are not using. Like subscriptions, like Netflix, Hulu, all of that. Like, if you are not using those, but you are paying for them, why are you still paying for them? Especially if it's not a contract, like if you're not under a contract, like you have to pay to get out of it or something like that. Let me throw that in there. But if you're not using it, just cancel it and put that money somewhere else. I mean, them $10 and $15 add up, especially when it's more than one thing that you're paying for that you're not using. Like, if you're paying for 5 different things, I'm gonna just throw a number out there. Maybe that could cost you like around $100 a month, depending on what it is, like total. You could put that in the savings, on a bill. Well, I don't know what bill, maybe a water bill. But nevertheless, you can put that somewhere else if you're not using it. Number 3, when you are going grocery shopping, before you go grocery shopping, make you a list out. Look in your refrigerator, look in your pantry, see what you already got, so you're not buying things that you already have that you don't need. I am the queen of this. I will go to the store and rebuy something and go home and be like, dang, I already had this. Simply because I did not look at my refrigerator. I did not look at my cabinet to see what I already had. So yeah, look and see what you already got. Now, I do make lists out before. I try to, not every single time, but I do try to make lists out before I go to the store to save on that. Because if I don't, I just start picking up some stuff. And also, what I have noticed is, sometimes when I do like Instacart, like when I get my groceries delivered, I spend less money because I'm going through picking only the items that I feel like I need. Granted, you still have to tip, and sometimes you might have to pay a delivery fee unless you have like a free delivery thing. But it still ends up being cheaper for me because when I'm in the store, sometimes I just start picking up stuff. So that could be an option too. Number 4, start a side hustle. Businesses are not for everybody, so I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yes, start your business and this and that, because first of all, it's not always what people make it seem to be. It's not easy at all. But some sort of secondary income. I always say that people should have, people should plan for the unknown. I'm gonna say that because, and it just made me think back to a situation from this company that shut down, and all the employees lost their jobs within a matter of a text message, like no notice or anything. So like, not saying that, that it happens often, but it does happen. And we need to be in a situation to where, them people, throw a curveball on us, like throw a curveball, then it's another option over here somewhere. So like, if your job was to let you go today, do you have any money saved? Do you have a backup plan? Do you have a side hustle that you can, take you from, between jobs or whatever? So that's just something to think about. People think that, oh, it'll never happen to me, but I'm pretty sure the people that it happened to thought like that too. Number 5, Meal prep. Meal prepping is not just for people who are trying to lose or gain weight at all. I feel like even though everything is going up, I gotta say this again. But even though the things are going up, I still feel like a lot of times it's easier to meal prep because, for one, you know, you kind of have control over. You have control over like the stores that you go to. Some stores might be cheaper than others. Some stores might be higher, but in the end, I really do feel like it is cheaper once when you prepare your meals at home. You can go out to eat to spend money every day going out to eat, and you can spend a cool $50 a day. Like, come on now, you can make more than one meal with it at home. So, it's just something to think about, like, or even just prepping your meals. Like, you don't even necessarily have to just like meal. I know some people don't like, I don't like you know, pre-cooked food or re-warmed up or whatever. This cool, I understand it. I don't really like using the microwave either, but in some situations we can make something work. Like I say, even just pre-planning your meals, like, okay, I'm gonna have this day, and I don't know, maybe set aside certain days of the week that you actually will go out and buy food versus like every single day. And I know it's hard when you're busy because look, I want to say I ate out every day last week, maybe, and I hate it because I prefer home cooked food any day. I don't really trust a lot of these restaurants, like, but we're not even gonna go on inside of that. Number 6, pull up all your bank accounts, go through everything from this year. Look at your patterns, see where you wasted money on, see what you can do better as far as spending, like see how much you just spent on food. Now, I don't know, like if you are self-employed, I mean, I'm pretty sure you can still use this app with you know, when you have a 9 to 5 W2 anyway. Also, but I have this app called Self-Employed. It's QuickBooks. And I have all of my expenses, everything that I spend connected to this. So like every time it categorizes like how much I spend in food, how much I spend in gas, how much I spend on miscellaneous, like things that I don't really need, like shopping, all of it. So go through and see your patterns and see if anything is like, I don't know, excessive. Like if you feel like, okay, I need to cut down on this, I need to cut down on that. Just go through, you know, your statements or however you keep track of things. And just, you know, look at your patterns and see what you can cut down. Number 7. Have you a separate savings account. Not one where you can transfer your savings to your debit and go swipe that card right now. Right now. Like, no. I mean, have an account where you have to physically go to the bank to take money out of that, but you can put money in there from another account. For example, I have a separate account where I can only take money from that account if I physically go to the bank, and that bank is like 20 minutes from me. And if I don't need it that bad, I'm not going there. Like, it has to be a emergency, life or death, whatever. It has to be an emergency. So take, I don't know, however you get paid, say it could be $10, it could be $20. We spend it on bills every day anyway, and have that transferred to that account. And it's not gonna be easy for you to touch that money. That was probably one of the biggest things that I've done this year that helped me save like anything, because when I had it in my main savings to where I could transfer to my debit card, I was doing it. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'd be like, okay, well, I'll put it back. You think I put it back? No. So it is what it is. Get you a separate savings account. Go through and see, you know, your whatever your the interest that it gives you and all of that, and compare it and see which one's best for you. But have a savings that you don't have a card attached to, but you could transfer money over there. Number 8, pull your credit report. Low credit equals high interest rates. Trust me, I know. When your credit score is low, they will hit you with those double-digit interest rates with the quickness. So I would just say, like, go through and just let's start working on our credit. Some people may not be as knowledgeable, or some people may not have the funds to like go hire a credit repair specialist. Do all the research you can on, you know, the minor things. Now, I will do a separate video on this later on this month, just giving a few basic tips that you can do yourself. But if you have the knowledge, to just go through and just start working on your credit, because again, the lower your credit score is, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna give you that high interest, and that high interest costs you more money. So that's another, you know, and that's with car loans and anything. I can't even talk. But yeah, that's with car loans also. So when you get your credit to where you need it to be, and if your car is in like, you know, good, you ain't upside down and all of that. I don't know how all of that works, but I know people can refinance their vehicles and get a lower interest rate. I have never done it personally, but I do know that that option is out there. So like once your credit is where it needs to be, I feel like more banks or loaners or whatever be willing to work with you. Number 9. If it is not in your budget, it is okay to say no. It's okay to say I can't go. It's okay to tell people no. Like, a lot of times people come to you because they feel like, okay, well, I'm gonna ask him for this. He or she is going to give it to me. It's okay to say no. Like, you're constantly giving to other people because they know you will. And then at the end of the day, you in need. Who you gonna go to? Because them people that's coming to you, they ain't got it because they keep asking you. It's cool to say no. Like, all of y'all gonna be in the same situation if you're constantly just freely giving. You can't pour from an empty cup. It's all the time. You cannot. It's okay to tell people no. It's okay to turn down certain things. Like, if you know, okay, if I go to this, I won't be able to pay this. Or if I go to this restaurant with my friends, or if I do whatever, it's not in my budget, or I got to take it out of my savings. It's okay to say, you know, well, it's not really in my budget this week, or I'm going to have to skip out on that. And, you know, a real friend is going to be cool with it. So, and if they ain't, the trash took itself out. Number 10. Now, I learned this back when I was still living with my parents. Go through your current bills that you're paying, like your phone bill, if you're paying for cable, internet. Call them people and see, like, hey, what kind of specials or deals y'all got? Like, what are some ways that I can make my bill cheaper but still get the quality service? You will be surprised. My daddy used to do this with AT&T, I believe. And even to this, like, I called AT&T months ago and asked them, like, look, how can I get my bill cheaper? And they went through some different options. They did some comparison. Hey, we got this plan, because they change all the time. But they not finna call you up and tell you, like, hey, you can switch to this plan and save some money. No, they don't want you to save no money. They don't want you to know. And also, you can do this with, like, car insurance. You can go compare rates with other companies to you know, make sure you still getting the same quality that you deserve. But see, you know, if they have, like, different prices with this company, different prices with that company, like, what can make this bill cheaper? I know some companies, you put your payment on auto pay, you'll get, like, $20 off a month. That $20 added up, that's $120 a year if my math is correct. No, that's not $120 a year. Look, I was good in math, but right now it ain't working for me. It's $240. Okay, I really had 20 in 12 months. It's $240. I know that didn't sound right. I think I was thinking about $10 a month, whatever. But anyway, you can go through and call them and see, like, hey, how can I get my costs cut down? You'll be surprised. So, and I also got a bonus one. Y'all know them little receipt apps like Ibotta and Cashback. I don't know, it's like some cashback reward where you can scan your receipt on items that you already buy anyway and get cash back. You can use, like, if you got credit cards that you get cash back for certain things, use them credit cards, pay them back, and you know, that money, this extra money that you save, like, you spending the money anyway. So them little $2, $3, $5, $10 they can give you back, it adds up. It's a few other ones out there. Like I said, I'll go more in depth with a lot of these that I named in other videos, but I did just want to give just a little idea. So this was day 2. Because we're finna get it together in 2023. Alright? And if you did reach this far in this video, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. And again, if you are not subscribed, why you ain't subscribed? Subscribe. Like this video. Dislike it if you don't like it. Show me some love in the comments. And I'll see y'all tomorrow.